Welcome, finest dipshits. This evening, we bring to you a presentation by OlderNDumber. A deep look into classic cinema analyzed by three of the internet's most cultured fools. Now grab your most exquisite decanter filled with the most exceptional beverage of your choosing. Sit back in your most comfortable chair and enjoy this deep dive into this week's film on Gaslight Theater.
$12 to $14 inches, I think.
May.
All right, so I'm gonna do
You're
the
my favorite
summary.
person on the podcast.
That's pretty fucked up.
Okay, I'm gonna look at the camera for this because it's a.
One.
How many takes you want?
I'm gonna try to do it in 5.
One. I'm gonna try and do it in 7, maybe 13.
I like your commitment to professionalism.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Hey guys, welcome back to Gaslight Theater. What are you talking about?
Sorry.
That wasn't even anything.
He didn't even let you start.
I literally.
It's like it turned on, right? Like he was like,
That's why
he was like,
I didn't look at
he
him.
was like, "Da-da-da," and then the instant it got to 3, 2, 1, he's like.
Oh,
Fucking damn it, Hunter.
His eyes did a little dance. It's like
You just took up one of my 5 takes. I hope you're happy.
Pretty happy. All right, 1, 2.
Hey guys, welcome back to Gaslight Theater. This week on Gaslight Theater, we watched Baby Driver. Hey guys, welcome back to Welcome to Gaslight Theater, everyone. This week on Gaslight Theater, we watched Baby Driver. I forgot to say why I picked it. Hey guys, welcome to Gaslight Theater. This week on Gaslight Theater, we watched Baby Driver. Hey guys, welcome to Gaslight Theater. What the fuck do you want from me? Do you want me to do it or not? It was natural.
He was like, and then 3, 2, 1, go. What's the fucking case?
I hate it here. We're never gonna record this episode. We're keeping the ones I already recorded.
No, we can do one more. The laugh, it was just
Hunter,
so good.
Look at
Okay.
your Coke. Look
Yeah.
at your Coke. 3, 2,
Oh.
1.
Hey guys, welcome to Gaslight Theater. This month on Gaslight Theater, we watch Baby Driver, a high-octane movie full of crime, music, and more, about a kid trying to escape the life, find love, and hit the road. I chose this movie because I like the synchronization between the music and the action, and I like the camera work a lot. We're going to ask the dipshits what they like about the movie coming up on this episode of Gaslight Theater.
We live in a world of bad people and bad things, but no matter what happens around you, you should be able to still try and stick to your moral. I don't know. That's one part of it, I guess, I think, in my opinion. I also think that maybe the director was also trying to make a good Quentin Tarantino movie, but his own spin on it.
Well, yeah, it's Edgar Wright, so he was just trying to put together a very extremely stylish heist movie,
Yeah,
probably at its core.
right. But it also had 3 heists in it, which was
Yeah.
It was kind of okay. I actually liked that. It was whatever, because it wasn't because they wanted you to know the heist was there, but it wasn't the important part of the movie.
Mm-hmm. The important part of the movie was the friends we made along the way.
Honestly,
The
kinda.
breakdown of a man.
The
Sure.
breakdown of a man.
A young man.
Supple boy. I think it was trying to say that, even the best people can find themselves in a bad situation, and there's not really a way to get your head above water, so you just got to be the best person you can be.
That's a good one. I like that. And then you kind of answered the director thing with it being, Edgar.
Edgar Wright, yeah. Doing Edgar Wright things.
He was like,
he was originally supposed to direct the first Ant-Man movie.
No, really?
Yeah.
They were like, that's too Quentin Tarantino.
I mean, it's too Scott Pilgrim, but
Oh, okay, sure.
if it was Quentin Tarantino, the ending would have been more grim.
More grim.
Yeah.
I almost thought it was going to be. I really did.
It did seem like they
Let's
were
not get too
setting
ahead of ourselves, but yes.
setting it up to be a doomed protagonist.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
Yeah.
It really had that vibe through it. So
Which was pretty good. I didn't hate that, but we're getting ahead of ourselves.
It
Are
felt
we?
like they were trying to
think so.
show like the breakdown of like slowly like giving yourself up, like because like throughout the movie he starts it where he's like he doesn't really care about things that are going on, like he's doing it to get out of the life, but then like he doesn't really have any qualms with the killing or anything earlier on in the movie when you first see him. And then as he gets to find like the love in his life and like find that person that brings that out of him, he sort of realizes that there's real people involved in these heists and there's like actual people getting hurt. Like you see in the last heist with the teller and like him trying to get out of it. Like he tries like 3 different times at the last heist to try to stop himself from being there for the heist. And he's finally going to go through with the heist at the end, and then he sees the lady that he desperately didn't want to see, and then he just sort of
you're already in too deep.
and then he breaks down. Yeah, there's also a lot of disabilities in the movie. Like him himself, he's clearly has some mental issues.
He's hearing impaired.
He's also hearing tinnitus,
Autistic.
and autistic.
And of course, you know, Hollywood doing what Hollywood does makes autism a superpower.
Maybe he's just a good driver. Has 5 different pairs of sunglasses and different iPods for different days.
Doesn't have to be autistic.
There was also like a deaf
He
guy,
just be superpowered.
his foster father,
Foster dad.
and also like crazy people. But yeah, I think the camera work was intentionally like driving the story along with the music choices, like with the camera work. It was very cool.
Yeah.
That part really quick, the whole camera thing, right in the beginning of the movie, as he's walking to go get the coffee and come back, there's the last word in every line of the song keeps popping up in screen.
Yeah.
So like when he's walking like
That
down the
that
sidewalk.
opening scene is a good, you know, amalgamation of what the entire movie is.
it was good because like you wouldn't like at first it wasn't noticeable and then it was noticeable because like the telephone poles started saying the words that were happening and then I was like, wait a minute, did I just read that right? And then like keeps going and then like the graffiti and like, so that was cool. And then it was like and then like literally the brass hits and the story is standing in front of it's like LL Brass or something.
Right.
That was
Trumpet
pretty
store.
cool. Yeah.
No,
was
but
cool.
I mean, you see a lot. Like, definitely, he's a visual storyteller in the rawest sense. Like, if you go back and watch Scott Pilgrim, like, everything's pretty much on the nose with Edgar Wright. He's like, oh, let me just stamp this on the screen so you know what I'm saying.
Just in case you didn't know, it's right here. Comes in with a title
If you didn't
card.
know that the music beats were going to lead you through this story, let me illustrate it for you in this opening segment.
Exactly.
Well, the camera angles, I think for sure worked. Camera shots, all that worked a lot. I actually think the driving was portrayed very well. I think they did a very good job. There wasn't a lot of things that I was like, I don't know if I could do that. But like, no, it felt like a lot of it was like, oh, yeah, okay, I can believe that for sure. And like, oh yeah, that seems definitely like downtown, New York and like all that stuff.
Atlanta.
Sorry, what did I say? New York?
Mhm.
My bad. Atlanta. Yeah, it was. I thought that was
That's
done
why
really
there
well.
was so many proud gun-toting Americans around, because
That
it
guy in
was
the fucking truck
very
was
south.
insane. It's wild. He had like an SMG like in his truck.
I mean, even specifically that part where they take the car and go over the round little thing,
Mhm.
I could see it for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, I mean, they had a big ass truck, big ass car. We could do that for sure. Yeah, I thought the driving was really well done. I'm gonna be honest. I think everything was good. There was only one scene that I was like, but I lived through it, and it was when he's getting run over by John Hamm in front of the elevator.
Mhm.
And like instead of like jumping out of the way or like I don't know like doing something to like.
He parkoured over.
He
it.
straight ran at the car coming at him very fast and was able to parkour right over the top of it perfectly fine.
Still more believable parkour than what we had in Obi-Wan.
Wow.
Shots fired
Wow.
out of nowhere.
I don't know.
Catching strays out here.
You
Obi-Wan.
can't really say that about Kenobi.
I did.
He's a Jedi. He's got the Force on his side.
Kenobi never parkoured, so
I don't know. But the show has the Force on its side.
sure.
Continue on the topic.
We're getting off topic.
No,
Carter's
whatever.
right. Continuity is hard. Monica
Mhm.
took a bullet in the arm in the gunfight.
It's true.
I think it grazed her.
Right. There was nothing on her coat in the diner.
It's true.
Did they go to the diner afterwards?
Yes.
We went to
They
the
did.
diner straight after. Yeah.
Well, it's covered in fur. You couldn't see the rip if you wanted to.
Sure.
You know, that's something I didn't even notice. So I guess, I mean, you're right about the continuity, and Joey, being autistic, could definitely notice and try and determine
Just-
something like that.
Autistic superpower.
His autistic superpower is continuity.
Give me money, Hollywood.
But no, I guess I actually didn't even realize that, but that makes sense.
Yeah.
But I mean, was that honestly
Because I
probably
was
the only thing
I
you
was
noticed,
sitting
though?
there and I was like, I thought she got shot in the arm.
John Hamm got so mad.
But
about
then
it.
when they got into the hideout afterwards, she did have a bandage on it. So like at that point they were like,
So-
oh yeah, she got shot in the arm.
They're like, oh, wait a minute.
But they probably so a lot of times that'll happen if there's like reshoots or something. So they probably had to shoot that scene again.
Maybe. Yeah.
The diner scene or the shootout.
The diner scene.
Mhm.
Or they had shot it out of order and they had like gone to the diner before the shootout initially.
Instead of
And then they
after.
recut the movie and put the diner scene after.
But they made sure it was there later.
Mhm.
Yeah, for sure. Makes sense. Yeah. Guess I didn't
There's
realize
that. And then so my biggest gripe
Uh-oh, here we go.
is the whole time, like leading up to the end of the movie, I wanted one big final chase,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't give it to you. So
You
there's
kinda
no
got it.
no catharsis from that.
What do you mean?
He wanted one big chase where he got away.
Yeah.
Like, he wanted the big chase.
I mean, they almost did.
I wanted the predictable ending, damn it.
Right.
Oh, where he... Yeah, okay. Yeah, I could say that. Instead of him giving himself up on the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I wish they would have just gotten away.
To cut back to the story that had, they told about him getting away in the beginning. Like,
Yeah.
let's wrap the story up. But
100%. I think they definitely should have got away. I think the bridge scene was kind of garbage.
I mean, he didn't drive, so
That's why they got caught.
also, were they implying that his tinnitus was gone at the end? Because
No, I think it was even worse. He had to hold on to the speaker to hear his mom's voice.
no. In jail, there was no scene where the ears were ringing, and he never had the iPod.
yeah, I think he got treated. Like,
I mean, I guess
You
he
can't.
was.
Tinnitus doesn't work that way. It's a
No.
brain thing, not an actual hearing thing.
Maybe the gun healed him.
Maybe that was to symbolize that he had finally gotten over his mother's death.
yeah, it could be, because that's where the black and white turning to color.
Yeah.
Was him sort of seeing the world in color.
Yeah,
And
seems possible.
But if they were just like he shot the gun next to him instead of taking his hearing away, he cured his tinnitus. That's not how tinnitus works.
Well, it does now. Does now.
But yeah, I think it was him moving past his mother's death, which had sort of you see several times in the movie him not being able to get over.
Yeah,
it.
maybe it wasn't actually a physical, but a mental block.
He's not listening.
Isn't that what I just said?
You know. You were like, no, tinnitus works.
Is there any effects or anything in the story besides that didn't work or did work really well?
Oh, like I said, just the thing where he jumped the police car. I think is really the only thing that I always had a gripe with. Dude, the shootout was really dope. Like
The
with-
choreography in this movie is so good.
Yeah, I think it's well done.
Again, it goes back to Edgar Wright and just being style over everything.
Dude, the scene right at the end with John Hamm and him in the diner, that was really good too.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. I think just honestly, the lighting and color for that scene was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I think it set a really cool tone. Police showed up and I was like, oh fuck, they followed. I was like, oh no, this guy's just trying to take a shit. was like, I feel for that guy. And then he died.
Yeah.
Then he got shot twice.
Yeah.
He's
He's
like,
trying-
he's like,
he's
sir,
trying to help.
are you okay? Where were you shot? And he's like, oh, right here, bitch. Bop, bop, bop.
Damn.
Guess you didn't want to take a shit no more.
Well,
I think
at
next time-
least he didn't void his bowels at the end.
Oh, right, because he had already emptied it
Yeah.
out.
I
He
do-
went away with dignity.
One thing that I think worked is them showing the humanity in each of the characters.
Hmm.
Um,
Like hats.
like
It's
was
hat.
he was
Just
gone
hat.
too soon.
Pour one out
Gone
for
too
my homie.
soon.
Pour one out for my homie hats.
Oh, God. Hat, just
But
hat.
like the main like criminal, the head honcho,
I don't know if he was the main criminal.
he was the mastermind behind
Doc.
everything.
Yeah, but like, he was just like, I'm a businessman.
I'm gonna be honest.
Like-
I expected like the betrayal to come from him.
Yes.
But it wasn't.
But
they
it
never
wasn't like
did, so.
he was using baby, right? But he wasn't like using baby where he wasn't like still sort of like, oh,
Hmm.
he's a kid like doing a job, but like I need him to do that job, so I'm still gonna use him and
Mhm.
manipulate him to do the job. But like at the end, you see like he actually has some kind of sympathy,
Cares about the
slash
kid.
care for the kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guy's got a soft spot. That's why I don't think he was really the true
And, like,
enemy.
John Hamm as well. Like you
Jamie
see
Foxx character, bats.
he
though.
sort of like gets akin to
Well,
the
yeah,
kid
he only
throughout the
becomes
movie.
like the main antagonist because of personal
of
reasons.
Monica dying. Yeah.
No.
I would have
Bats-
liked to see
Bats
like
was
an
Jamie-
extended chase between those two because of his whole, oh, I was a wheelman too.
Oh, Buddy and
Yeah, like
Baby.
seeing those two like race it out would have been.
Yeah, there wasn't enough. It was just mostly smashing,
Mhm.
and then they
Lot of-
went
lot of-
backwards through the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they did a lot.
they
of,
went backwards through
they did a lot
the
of
parking
kissing.
lot. They did. They kissed a lot. They were like,
Not enough John Bernthal.
Yeah.
no, there
John Bernthal.
wasn't.
That's what didn't work. Is there should have had more John Bernthal.
Yeah, John Bernthal should have been Jamie Foxx's character.
That's like a segue. Not enough
More-
John Bernthal.
Yeah, more John Bernthal. More John Bernthal. I would have let him get away. He should not have given himself up at the end. I think he
But
should have
this
gotten
way
away.
he gets to live as a free man.
You
so
know, in 25 years.
there's no he was out on good behavior in
Yeah,
3.
yeah. 5. Parole at 5, remember?
He,
He
could've gotten
was-
early parole.
Right, because of good behavior, because he was such a nice.
After
young
a month,
boy.
they were like, "You're such a good kid. You can just
he
go
was
home."
he was in there like touching everybody's hearts.
And eventually, he
There
got to
was-
the warden, and he was like,
There was hardened
Gotta let
like
that
death
boy
row
out.
murderers who were like,
Oh, dude,
"You changed me."
the warden's like mom was the old lady with the purple hoop. Yeah, and he was like, "I heard what you did for my grandma.
We get you out of here,
I'm gonna
boy.
get you out of here, boy."
I'm gonna drop all
Oh,
of these
because
charges down to a
she
2-point
was also
infraction.
she was also his foster mom, and like it's a white guy that's the warden. So like he was like, "Yo, foster kids, I got you."
What would you change about the movie if you could change things about the movie besides them getting away at the end or John Bernthal?
I would have not even like so like the ending that you got worked obviously,
okay.
but I wouldn't mind seeing an alternate ending for the two scenarios that we talked about, where we either see a race between Baby and Buddy, where they drive it out as wheelman versus wheelman and fight along the highway or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
or just the the run to Mexico as
Yeah.
the chase.
I don't think it would have been as good.
It would have been predictable, but
I don't.
I
Dude,
wanted
they
to
could have
see-
done. They
I
could have
wanted
done
to
the.
see some carnage.
Yeah, we got a little bit. He pushed the police car off the edge and it fucking exploded, and then fucking threw John Hamm's body into that shit. That's fucking cool. Dude, when the gun went off, when it came out of his hand, I thought for sure she got shot. I was like, this
Hunter's
is-
like, she's dead.
I'm like, she's dead. She got shot.
She got him, but she got.
Yeah, she got him, but got. I thought, dude, every inch of that scene at the end, I'm like, okay, so he's gonna die? Okay, no wait. Oh no, she's gonna die. Oh no wait. Okay, they're both gonna get caught. Okay, maybe not. Like, it kept feeling like it, and then it didn't. And I was like, oh, I kind of wish it did. Fucking jerking me around.
They were like, no catharsis for you.
It was okay.
Um,
I also wish that maybe he would have gotten a one-liner on bats after he killed him or before he killed him. Got a nice little
Like
one-liner.
get batted. Ba, ba.
I don't know, just something might have been okay. Not that again, I don't think it was like a huge thing, but
I
like,
mean,
you know.
like we said, like the main point of the story was not an action movie. That's not the story it was trying to tell.
They forecast the shit out of that kill. I think that they could have handled that better. Like they could have had the truck with the rebar like drive by them earlier and like turn or something.
And then
Yeah, and then like he peels out of the bank like they're gonna run away, and he's got
And then-
the gun in his face. He comes around the corner and the truck's there, and there's pop.
that would have not been bad.
Because I was sitting there like they kept cutting to it. It's like, all right, when's he gonna impale him on the rebar?
Yeah, I don't think I don't think Baby planned on killing him at all. I think he planned on continuing through with the heist, but because he saw that the post office teller, he was not doing
Shot him, bam.
Yeah.
And then he was like, he got mad. He had mad face. He was like, yeah. And then God, get rebarbed, bats.
Get it?
I don't know what else.
They could have kept that Challenger longer. That was my
Yeah.
favorite part.
They traded the Challenger for some Pizza Planet
Mercedes, they
fucking-
got crushed, and then they got
And then
a
the-
fucking Blazer,
Yeah.
1980 Blazer.
it. Hell yeah, brother.
Didn't even last them long enough. They couldn't even get past a bridge.
I'm sitting there watching that scene too, and it's a truck just riddled with bullet holes, and I'm like,
You're gonna get
wasn't
caught.
every cop in Atlanta after them?
How did you even make it out of the city? I wish there might have been a little bit more of his foster dad. No, I don't know. I wish maybe there was more conversations between the two of them, or that the foster dad had met Deborah.
Mm.
I think that could
Yeah,
have
I
been a
never
nice
got
scene.
to meet the girl.
I think that could have been a nice scene.
Well, now he can, because they had.
Oh,
the
they
happy
definitely
ending.
met at yeah, I mean they were at the court date. They had to have met at
Yeah.
that point. Yeah. Makes sense.
Now they can go back and visit.
Yeah, bro. And
After
they
they
got
drive
so much
across
money.
the country.
They got so much money.
Yeah, how did you think she got that fucking mint Cadillac?
Whatever
she
it
was
was.
in? Yeah.
Yeah.
Impala maybe.
The nice car.
The nice car, the cherry nice car at the end.
Yep, white and red.
Get us in the comments because I said the wrong thing.
One of my favorite moments was when they're going through that alleyway, that one shot when he's escaping from one of the heists, and he goes through the alleyway and the truck is pulling out, and he like reverses.
Oh,
it.
when they
he
like S curves
he
through
like
it.
S curves.
They
through
fucking
it.
spin. He's like going.
Yeah, it's
fucking
like a
forward, and then
180, and then he
Yeah, he
reverses
hits it. He's
out.
like, and then goes around that motherfucker like this. Then comes backwards like this motherfucker, and shah. It was fucking cool. I wish we had little cars. Why didn't you get us cars?
Yeah, we should add cars for this.
Where's our Hot Wheels?
Damn.
We watched a car movie. We didn't get any Hot Wheels.
Favorite moment. Favorite shot. Favorite.
That was pretty good.
I do like when Kevin Spacey is shooting at the car, like Fred on it. He's like, "Fucking."
Bro, and
That
his
was
ass
pretty
gets
good.
run
His last
over.
stand was pretty good.
Oh man, and his head got fucking ran over. That was wild.
Yeah,
They fucking killed.
he's dead.
Kevin
No,
Spacey.
no Baby Driver extended cinematic
Mhm.
universe.
His boss's boss.
A
Fucking-
prequel.
Yes.
Oh,
Well,
his love
that's
story.
What, that's what we needed
His
more
love
of.
story.
We needed more of. What's his nephew's name? Sam.
Yeah.
Oh,
We needed more
fuck, More
Sam.
Sam. More
Like Baby
Sam.
Driver 2, where he's like,
There you go.
Alright,
He's the boss.
time to do
He's
a
like
heist.
12, you know, and he's like, I don't fucking think you would have stayed just how fucking important I am. Where's my mince with Sam on it?
That kid ruled.
That was pretty cool. He was Rat Talon.
He was.
I'll say it again. I really like the scene with Buddy and Deborah and Baby in the diner at the end. I really like that scene a lot. I think it was really cool.
yeah.
We have a conversation.
Would you make Bats an undercover cop?
I,
If you
oh
were rewriting
yes!
the movie.
Oh man! I think I would have.
He's like,
I think that could have
like-
changed the story a lot.
leans over. Is Jamie Foxx an undercover cop?
Bro,
And
I
he
thought
fucking
so for
ices
sure.
everybody there.
But that's the thing, and like he was like, don't I know you from somewhere? I'm like, oh fuck, like he's a cop, and that guy fucking knows him. And then it was fucking the other way around. That guy was a cop and knows him.
And they weren't even good cops.
No, they were bad cops.
They were bad cops.
I like that bad cop. He was funny. That little guy.
Bananas. Oh, that guy wasn't a cop.
The little guy?
I don't think that guy was.
They were
a
all
cop.
cops.
They were all cops.
I don't know.
I think so. I'm going to call that guy the Colonel, though. Little person. Atlanta smoked pork.
Atlanta. He did talk a lot about pork and steak.
Code names.
Because he's the butcher.
Yeah, he's the butcher. He's the butcher. That's right. Yeah, I don't know. I think I would have. I think I would have maybe made a version where
We're not on what would you change.
Yeah, we're on our favorite moments.
I'm sorry, you brought it up.
Shut the fuck up.
You brought it up. So. Yeah, I think that was like one of my favorite moments was the whole thing.
The
at the
foot
end there.
chase was really good.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I liked the foot chase.
I wish
a
it
lot.
was in a car.
Remember when he changed his clothes and then it didn't matter?
Eh.
That's pretty funny.
I was promised car chases. This movie has driver in the title.
There was a lot of driving.
all car chases. They're all car chases besides one. And that's even a car chase. They get in a car.
Does eventually get in a car. Eventually.
Eventually. They had to show
like
that
the
he had
end.
parkour skills so that when he jumped the car, it'd be believable.
Fuck! He
Yeah.
did jump those tables pretty well.
It was like,
Yeah, jumped on like
And
lily
he-
pads like he was a
He
frog.
slid down the wall, and the lady with the dog was like, "He's over there." And the cops were like, "I don't see anything. You mean that tree?
Oh, ma'am, I think you're stupid.
He's an ant?"
I know we were playing 5e the other night, but damn.
Eight.
8?
Mm-hmm.
8. It was better than the D&D movie?
Yeah.
yes, by a long shot.
Yeah. By a 0.5 at least.
I think
5
I,
at least.
I would rate the D&D movie lower if this is an 8. I think for me this is
8.5.
for me this is an 8.5 or a 9.
Damn. I feel bad.
I'll give you an 8.5.
Are you gonna say 6?
No, I mean I really like the movie, but like 7.5.
Hunter doesn't know movies. It's okay. His favorite movie is
To
The Pacifier
if you
with
go
Vin
back
Diesel.
if you go back and listen to the last podcast, probably not the last one, episode 52, you'll hear our ratings for the D&D movie where I gave that a 7.5, and Hunter thinks that this movie is worse than the D&D movie
I think it was
based
worse
on
than
my
that movie.
ratings.
I think it depends. It's all the genres that are different. I think genres may. I liked the movie. I liked it.
You're
I
right.
liked it a lot. I just don't know. I think 7.5. I thought that was fair.
I
mean,
thought
an
an 8 was
8
fair,
is
but then
okay.
Carter was like, "That's not good enough."
Carter did say it wasn't
So
good
I had
enough.
to.
I mean, compared to the
bump it up.
D&D movie, I think this is way better than the D&D movie.
I'd rate it on the same level that I rate Guardians, and that's an 8.
I'm gonna rate it 8.5 or a 9, but I think I'm leaning towards
All right,
8.5.
7.75. I can up it a little bit. I liked the movie. I thought it was great. I did really like the movie.
How did I do picking this movie? Was it a good movie to pick?
I mean, you did good based on what you usually tell us you watch.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I came into it pretty worried based on your usual.
I watch a lot
habits.
of, to be fair, I watch a lot of content.
Yeah, you consume a lot of garbage. So,
I consume a lot of good stuff though too.
well, you've broken clocks right twice a day.
The law of averages.
Throw enough shit at the wall, something's gonna stick.
I don't know. I think that I I enjoy things a lot, and I don't like the rating system is like nostalgia as well. Like I can like Marvel shit when I know some of it is garbage, even though I enjoyed it.
Mhm.
Like I didn't like the Loki movie. The Loki show I think was very much Marvel.
I'm sure some of the stuff that I love that we'll get to eventually, you guys will think is dog shit. So,
But those motherfuckers gonna make us watch like some fucking old ass fucking.
I thought you had your movie already.
I do.
Closing remarks.
If you're gonna have a car chase movie, have car chases in it.
They're all car chases.
Not all. I agree with you.
They're all.
That was a 7.5 for me.
You're so stupid.
I don't know.
Maybe throw an undercover cop in there to spice things up.
Yeah, maybe a little bit, but I don't know.
If you got a precocious kid, don't waste him.
Has this guy been in anything else? This is like his only movie.
No, this is Han Solo.
No,
Baby.
that
No,
wasn't
he's
Han
not
Solo.
It's not?
Solo.
That's not Han
No.
Solo.
It's not the new Han Solo.
No.
Ansel
No.
and Gretel.
Ansel and Gretel.
Who's the guy that plays the Han Solo now? Or
Not
played
this
Han
guy.
Solo and Solo?
That guy. The one in the movie.
May cut it in.
Um.
Put a picture of Chewbacca.
This guy was in The Fault in Our Stars.
Mm.
He was in not a lot of other things.
I will say, I think that kid maybe should have gotten more roles after that movie. Something more along the lines of those types of movies.
Maybe he doesn't want to act.
Maybe. You're not wrong.
Maybe he worked with Kevin Spacey. He's like, oh man, I don't want to get canceled.
Fuck. That's fair.
John
Fair
Bernthal
assessment.
was like, here's a Punisher sticker for your car, homie.
Oof. Yeah, he just kind of got a bad rap, you know. He just kind of he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
When you
That
get
movie
in
was-
too deep, you can't dig
Yeah,
yourself out.
That movie was the story of his life.
Thanks, everybody, for joining us for Gaslight Theater. Join us next month when we watch another movie. I believe Joey's going to be the next host.
Taxi Driver, baby.
So I
Guys, if you want to watch
No.
Taxi Driver with us next time, you
Taxi
can-
Driver. We're gonna watch Taxi Driver.
You didn't listen to what Joey said.
he thinks it's a Queen Latifah movie.
It's not the Queen Latifah.
No, I
movie.
know it's not. It's the one with Robert De Niro.
Yeah,
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 we're gonna watch Taxi Driver.
yeah.
I love Taxi Driver.
Oh, he's seen it. You can't choose it.
We had already discussed
It's
this.
not.
think we did,
We
too.
can't.
I mean,
You have to
can't.
choose
We
a
could
movie.
never
You
do
have
it.
to choose a movie that we haven't
No, we can
seen.
watch it. I mean, I've only seen parts of it, so I haven't seen the whole thing.
Don't lie.
Not lying.
He probably also hasn't seen it in years.
Next month, we're watching Taxi Driver as Joey is the host. You can join us on Patreon, and you can join us on Discord if you are on the Patreon at 7 o'clock on a Sunday, announced in the Patreon Discord. Have a great one.
You can also follow us at Older and Dumber.
That's going to be in the title, the ending credits.
There's end credits.
Yes.
Oh my god. So this little outro we're recording right now is going to be over the end credits are going to be
Yes.
over it.
Yeah, it's
That's
just gonna-
wild.
it's going to be one screen.
We
with-
should be
That's like
doing
a real
bloopo
movie.
outros like this. Like this should be like the credits are rolling. This should be what they hear.
Yeah, that's
just
what I
like
just said.
ridiculous
You,
shit.
you don't listen.
I know. I listen. I'm just.
No, he doesn't. He says he listens, and then he proceeds to not listen.
It says the same thing that we just said.
Right, exactly.